gentlemen, I am Alex Espinosa. You're watching a presentation of high school volleyball in the Rio Grande Valley on Rio Sports Live. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. I have Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. I'd like to thank Kim for taking the time to help us out here as well. And we have an interesting matchup for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. The young Brownsville Rivera Lady Raiders will play against the McAllen Nikki Rowe Lady Warriors. And it's a terrific matchup as the Rowe Warriors, with 3 wins already in this season in non-district play, facing off against Brownsville Rivera, a very young team, as Joe Bullen once said in the game against Mac High. Both teams are very fascinated to see on what they're going to be able to do. The players such as Kaylee Ramos, Kimberly Chavez, Alondra Guzman, players to watch out for Brownsville, if you're Brownsville Rivera, for Brownsville Rivera. And then on the opposite side, the Lady Warriors, the home team. The one player to watch out for is Ana Onrubia, terrific outside hitter that will be relentless. For the Rowe Warriors, one of their best strategies will be attacking from the outside. Their cross hits are unbelievable and unmatchable. If you're the Lady Raiders, the best thing to be careful for is take advantage of the inside attacks. The Rowe Lady Warriors are not exactly the best in attacking from the inside. And if the defense for the Lady Raiders are able to handle that, that would be terrific. That could definitely help them out as well. As Brianna Morales is being presented, as well as Orumbia, Jessica Martinez. The Rowe Warriors are being coached by Coach Canales, and the Brownsville Rivera Lady Raiders being coached by Liz Guerra. Magda Canales having been with the Warriors for some time, as well as Liz Guerra, both hoping to have terrific seasons. We'd like to remind everybody this is non-district play. District play for Rivera will begin on September 21st against Brownsville at Hannah, and then eventually their district play will end on the 29th of October, playing against Harlingen High School over at Harlingen. For the Lady Warriors, their district play begins on September the 14th, way after school starts, and we'll go more into the roster later as the national anthem is about to begin. What a beautiful presentation of the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. As we are just mere minutes away from the start of the game, you can already hear the war chant song being played all over the country. Teams such as Florida State Seminoles use it, as well as the Kansas City Chiefs. The Rowe Warriors as well, knowing this song well in their hearts. And if anybody who has been to a Rowe football game, you know that that is the most intimidating song you could hear. And we're just a couple of minutes away. Back to what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen, the Rowe Volleyball District schedule. Rowe will start their district play on September the 14th to play against Mac High at home. And then their final game, guess where it is, ladies and gentlemen? Also here at Nikki Rowe, however, against one of their other inner city rivals, the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. The Mustangs already entering this season with 9 wins, 5 losses. Mackay coming in with 12 wins. A very dominating team that Mackay has been probably one of the best in the district. And we'll see if the Rowe Warriors are able to redeem themselves after a 5 straight losses in non-district play against some very big teams such as San Antonio Reagan and East Central, and as well as Canyon Lake. After this non-district play, ladies and gentlemen, they will go up against Veterans Memorial, Laredo LBJ, and even Martin High School, as they will be traveling to Laredo to play the United Tournament on August 23rd. As the Brownsville Rivera Lady Raiders playing their chant, hearing the stomp on the floors, and the Rowe Warriors retaliating with a stomp of their own. And libero for the Lady Raiders comes in. And Rowe with their lineup as well set up, as the players such as Ana Rubia, as well as Victoria Enriquez and Jillian Pantillano are coming in for the Warriors. For the Raiders, we have Laisha Izaguirre, as well as Alondra Guzman, who we talked about in this game. And another player to watch out for, Cristina Garza. And we are underway for some volleyball, ladies and gentlemen. On Rubia with the serve. They'll set it up inside attack, and they will call 2 hits against the Lady Raiders. So the Warriors will draw first blood on a foul, and on Rubia will get the ball back to serve. Right-handed serve, setting it up from the right side, and the ball is hit and out of bounds. First 2 points coming off of errors for the Warriors. And the fans stepping in, stomping their feet. The Lady Raiders hoping to get their team out of this little mess they just started. And attack inside on Rubio with a good dig. Setting it up on the left for a terrific hit. It is digged out. And this time the Raiders will set it up left. On Rubio, dig almost hits the roof. They have one more hit, that's the Warriors, and they will get it out of there. Setting it up down the middle. Pass almost blocked, but stays in Warriors territory. And outside hitter to the left going down the middle on the backcourt. Ball tipped out of bounds, and they call point in favor of the Warriors. That marks 3 straight points for Nikki Rowe. As the bench of the Lady Raiders continuing to clamp and stop in support of their team. On Rubia, setting it up from behind, and the ball taken out. That was Garza taking it out. Rochelle Guerra is the setter for the Lady Raiders. And Garza will take it out for the Lady Raiders. Attack down the middle and the good cross. Did they call it out of bounds? They do. Terrific hit, and that gives the Lady Raiders their first points in the game. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it is nearly impossible to tell where the out-of-bounds line is, because from our view, you have to find a golden line that means the end of the court. Ball out of bounds, and that'll be points for the Lady Raiders. It's almost as if the Warriors intended for the outside lines to be gold, so that way it'd be almost nearly impossible for anybody to see it. It is visible, however, it is only visible if you've been training your entire time in that gym. Kind of reminds you a little bit of how in North Texas, the University of North Texas, the Mean Green, have a roof that's extremely short. And that's built so that way when players hit it high onto the ground, into the air, it hits the roof, it'll drop like soap on water. And the Warriors, with a net error, will give them the ball back. And now up to serve for the Lady Warriors is number 13. That's Mia Mata with a good serve. And the setup left, and a foot in line under the net. Point for the Warriors. And they keep scoring. On that violation was Laisha Izaguirre, And she will not get another chance to attack as it was a good spike down on the ground. That looks to be Kenya Ibarra. Heard that name a couple of times during the Highway 83 tournament. It's good to hear that name again. Kenya is one of the better hitters for Brownsville Rivera, an extremely young team and a very intimidating player. Should be fun to watch as Izaguirre serves. And the setup from behind. The ball is taken out by the Warriors, by their outside hitter. And the ball going out of bounds. Will they call it in? They call it out, and it'll be in favor of Rivera. So now it's only a 1-point deficit for the Lady Raiders.
There was a touch? Okay.
And the officials do confirm it. It was an attack against the Warriors that went out of bounds. Izaguirre with the serve. Good floater, but out of bounds. So the Warriors get it back. That is the third time that an attacking error or a service error results in points for the Warriors. And now up to serve for the Lady Warriors will be Victoria Enriquez. Right-hand serve. Libero will pick it up for the Raiders, and Ibarra's attack is blocked. She recovers. They're going to have to improvise, and they do take it out into Rowe territory. Enriquez with the first dig, attack on the right side, and they will call double hit against the Warriors. And that's another point for Rivera, 1 point down again. As the match begins to intensify, right-hand serve. And they set up to the right, a good hit. It's in the air, it's gonna go back into Rowe territory, but Rowe pushes it out. And the Lady Raiders get it out just barely with the help of their inside hitter. Set up for the left for Ibarra. Ibarra is a good hit, but the Warriors are gonna improvise and get it out. Good floater, Ibarra with a dig. Setting it up from behind down the middle, good. Still in play. The Warriors are gonna dink it down, and they do. That was an unbelievable hit for the Warriors. On that attack was Mia Mata. And they'll bring back their lead to set to 2. And substitutions coming in. We have another player coming for the Warriors. And for the Warriors, it's Jessica Martinez up to serve. Taking 1, 2, 3 steps, right-hand hit. Backcourt recover, set up for Ibarra on the right side. Is it good? No, they say out of bounds. And Rowe taking it a lead slowly but surely. Setting it up from behind. It's not going to be Ibarra this time. Oh, and a good block. Can the Warriors improvise here? Looks like they will get it out to Onrubia, and Onrubia's hit is no good. Hits nothing but net. Raiders will get the ball back. And up to serve is Kenya Ibarra. Right-hand serve in the middle. A good recovery, and Rubio will get another chance. She'll dink it down. Libero had to rush and jump over there. Good tip-off. They have one more hit. Will the Lady Raiders get it out? They do. Setting it up from behind. Oh, beautiful underhand going high in the air. They have one more shot, and the Raiders get it out just barely. Setting it up down the middle. Good hit. And a push off. Martinez with the dig, setting it up for Rubia again, inside and good. That marks kill number 2 for Rubia in this game. And the Warriors will get the ball. Jillian Pantillano will serve. Ooh, a left-hand serve. And a setup left, a good spike, but Ana Rubia will dig and then she'll hit it. Setting it up again, left side, this time going left again. Ball is high in the air, and Rubio will do another hit and in and good. Unbelievable hit by Ana Onrubia to mark her 3rd kill in the game. And the Warriors will take a 10-6 lead as we're almost through the first set. Pantillano again. in the middle on the left. Ball tipped and in. Martinez couldn't get her hand in there in time. And now the Warriors, now the Lady Raiders will set up and be serving. Serving is Rochelle Guerra. And a good dig. They'll have one shot to take it out. They do it just into Rowe territory. A tip-off, no good. That was Izaguirre with a block attempt, but stays in their own territory. And the Warriors are back to a 4-point lead. Now up to serve will be Samantha Cifuentes for the Warriors. Right hand hits. And a good hit, good setup by their setter to the libero, but it goes out of bounds. So the Rowe Warriors have 5 points that was computed to attacking errors. It's a miscommunication by Rivera, but they're ultimately able to get the ball into Warrior territory. Ball is high into the air, a backhand, one more shot, and the ball hits the net. Another point for the Lady Warriors, and the first timeout of the match is called by Brownsville Rivera. We'll take a quick break on our end. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Back, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live. I am Alex Espinosa with Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. The Rowe Warriors taking a commanding 6-point lead, 13-7 in the first set. And we're just about halfway done as the Warriors coming back out, and Coach Guerra of the Lady Raiders is going to try and get her team back into shape, get them into getting a lead in this game, or even tying it, hopefully. Warriors will serve, and Rivera will set up left side for Izaguirre, and Izaguirre's ball goes and it gets digged on Rubio with a hit blocked by Izaguirre. And a good ding to the left, but Rivera was not fooled. And the shootout will continue as Rubio with a good hit is digged. And then a setup to the left side. It's blocked, but stays in bounds. They have one more shot to get it out. They do it just barely. Warriors with some good improvisation early on in this game as Martinez with a diving dig will help her set up for the teammate to attack on the Rivera territory. And Kenya Ibarra gets the ball barely over the net, scrapes it on Rubio with another attack, blocked it, it's in Rowe territory, unbelievable hit. Oh my God, what an unbelievable hit by the Lady Raiders, and that was Izaguirre with the kill. Rivera to serve. The Warriors will dig it. That's Enriquez with the takeout. And then a setup down the middle, a good hit on Rubio with her first dig, and she'll come to attack on the right side. Pancaked by the Lady Raiders, and they're able to get the ball into Rowe Warrior territory. And now it's back into Raiders territory. Attacking again, left side, it is digged by the outside blocker, by the outside hitter. And then they'll set it up for one shot. Attack goes over the blockers. Rubio will set it up for an attack. It scrapes off of Izaguirre's hands. And now the center will dink it out. Attack almost blocked. Kenya Ibarra. Oh, unbelievable dump off. And what's this? They call lifting against the Lady Raiders. So the Warriors get the ball back, and Rubio will serve for the Lady Warriors. We're already with 3 kills in this game. And Rubio serving it. Just goes past the attacking line, and a floater inside on Rubio with a pancake, saves it. And the attack is blocked, and good. Blocked and deflected back into Warrior territory to result in points for the Lady Raiders to make it 14-9 Warriors. And now the Raiders will come back to serve. Officials get settling everything. Right hand hits. Setting it up from behind, a good hit, and inside the Raiders territory. Unbelievable hit by the Lady Warriors to bring back their lead to 6. And the Warriors will come back and serve on a right hand hit. Setting it up, and will be down the middle for Izaguirre, but Izaguirre's attack is blocked. And the Warriors 16-9, chipping away from this game, chipping away from this first set. And we'll see what the Warriors are going to do this time, as it's a good hit, setting it up for Izaguirre. Nope, for Ibarra, and Ibarra has a good hit. Going to the outside corner to make it back into within 6. And Laisha Izaguirre will serve. And the setup from the left, a good hit over and out of bounds against the Raiders. That'll be time for some substitutions for the Lady Warriors, and Enriquez will come back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Right hand serve, and he'll set it up. Good hit by Ibarra, it's blocked by Enriquez, and the Warriors will attack right. Ibarra with a dig, setting it up for herself again. And a good hit. It was digged by the Warriors, but no one could get it. So the Lady Raiders are not giving up just yet, but it's going to take a little bit more if they want to get back into this lead. And they're up to serve. And they have a setup to the left. Good hit. It's digged by the Raiders, and Ibarra will get another chance to hit it, but overpowers too much, out of bounds.
Go tag the ball.
Ball taken out by one of the flag guys, and Martinez will come back to serve for the Lady Warriors. Martinez taking 1, 2, 3 steps, and a good serve. It'll be a punch out, almost tricked by the Warriors, but Martinez was able to pick it up. And a good attack. Will they call it inbounds? No, they will not. They say out. Wow. That looked in from our point of view, but we're not the officials. So the Lady Raiders will get the ball back, and it looks like Ibarra will be up to serve, serving from down the middle. Good dig by Enriquez, and they'll set it up to the left. Good hit going into the stands and out of bounds after Ibarra digs it. Thankfully it went to that side and not our side, otherwise it would hit us in the head. I don't know how good, I don't know what a concussion would do for us, ladies and gentlemen. Warriors back up to serve as the officials blow the whistle. Left hand hit. Setting it up left. The attack was almost blocked, and thankfully the attacker for the Raiders stays in the line. Attack going through the wall. Raiders with another good attack down the middle, scrapes the net. Scrapes the net and goes inside. No one was able to recover it. Warriors coming back. Raiders trying to make a comeback, down by 6. Their highest deficit was by 8. The ball high into the air. They're going to see if they can make it one more setup. They're able to do a little good one. And now on Rubio with a good attack. And a setup left for the Lady Raiders. Attack is digged by Martinez. The Warriors have one more shot to get it out, and they do it. Can the Lady Raiders get this last one out? We'll see it, and no, they will not. That marks point number 20 for the Lady Warriors. And with substitutions coming out. Warriors up to serve. And a good hit, setting it up left for Izaguirre. Izaguirre's attack is digged by Martinez. Rubio with another attack, blocked. Oh, but what a beautiful diving dig by Martinez. Gets it out. And into Raiders territory. One more attack from the left. Block tipped, but stays in Warrior territory. So the Lady Raiders are back to a 6-point deficit. Still need a lot more if they want to win it. Right hand serve. Gets over the net barely. Setting it up left for Enriquez. Good dump off! Unbelievable hit by Enriquez, who is tying her shoes right now. And Ana Rubia will serve. Warriors up by 7, right hand hit. And from behind, a good attack inside, and great kill for the Lady Raiders. A block. The block by the Warriors failed to protect them as it goes in between the two defenders. And a wonderful attack. Is it in? Out of bounds. They will call, wait, what is that? And they call it out of bounds, but touched by the Lady Raiders. So the Warriors get the ball back, 3 points away from taking set number 1. And a right hand hit. Setting it up down the middle for Ibarra. Ibarra's attack is digged. The Warriors will have one shot and they get it. And the setter will take it out into Warriors territory. Set up from behind. Oh, a good floater by Enriquez. Ibarra will dig it out. Ball still in play. Enriquez with another hit, and does it stay in bounds? The officials call it out of bounds. And the Lady Raiders make it a 22-16 lead. 16 deficit. As Laisha Izaguirre will serve. And a good serve inside. Setting it up for Enriquez with a good floater hit. Ibarra with a hit blocked. Ball still in play. They have one shot to get it in. They have a good floater, but it's recovered. And the Warriors will take it out. And the setup to the left for Ibarra. Her attack is blocked. And they call hand in net. That'll make it a point for the Lady Raiders. Unbelievable block. I just wish it would have resulted better for the Warriors, as it looked like it should have been their point. Izaguirre will serve again on Rubio with the dig, setting it up right, and a left hand hit out of bounds. Now it is a 4-point deficit for the Lady Raiders. If they want to make a comeback, they got to do it here. Izaguirre with another serve. The Warriors up by 4. And Rubia setting it up from the behind, out of bounds again. The second time a ball goes out of bounds against the Warriors. And now it is a 3-point deficit, and a timeout will be called by Coach Canales of the Warriors. So we'll take a break on our end. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
How to add the VTX1 app to your Roku device. All your favorite shows from VTX1 Channel 1 and exciting games broadcast on Rio Sports Live can be added onto your Roku device by following these simple steps. Step 1. Scroll down to search and push OK on the remote control. Step 2. Type in VTX1 by using the arrow keys to move the cursor around the keyboard and pushing OK to enter the letters. When you're done, choose the VTX1 option on the right-hand side of the screen. Then push OK. Step 3. Choose the Add Channel option on the right-hand side of the screen and wait for the application to load. Congratulations! You have now successfully added the VTX1 app to your channel lineup. It can be found on the main screen under Home at the bottom of the list. For more information, visit the VTX1 website at vtx1.net/OTT.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the near end of set number 1 as the Lady Raiders make another point to give it a 2-point deficit. Ball going out of bounds in favor of the Raiders. And Izaguirre will have to serve again, her 5th time serving in a row. And the setup on Rubia goes over the net barely. And the Lady Raiders are going to punch it out. Saved by Cortez. And attack on Rubia down the middle, goes in the middle. So the drought ends for the Lady Warriors, and they'll have their first points in after 5 serves. The Lady Raiders were able to make it into a 2-point deficit after being down by, well, almost 7 in the middle part of the first set. Kenya Ibarra with the dump off in the middle is digged by the Warriors. And another hit is good. On that hit was Pantillano. And now we're at set point for the Lady Warriors, with a timeout called by the Lady Raiders as they were down by 6, made it down by 2. Now they're down by 4. Let's just see what the Raiders can do to take this first set. It doesn't look like it's over yet, but we'll see what they can do. They were able to shut down the Lady Warriors for 5 serves. Can they repeat it again? We'll see it as we're just a couple of seconds away from near the end of the first set. And the officials talking to the Lady Warriors, as the official will talk with Coach Canales, with Ana Rubia as the messenger. Now Enriquez will serve again for the Lady Warriors. A good serve into the middle. The Raiders will set it up for Ibarra on the right side. It's managed by the Warriors as they saw it coming. They're going to set it up again for Ibarra, and this time it's going to be a little floater to the left. The Warriors saw it again. A good hit by Pantillano. It's digged by the libero. And Ibarra will go again, but her attack is blocked, and that'll be set number 1 for the Warriors. How about that for a first set, ladies and gentlemen? The Warriors dominating the entire time. It looked like they were about to lose the lead for just a couple of seconds, but the Warriors were able to keep it in play. And we'll be back to start set number 2, ladies and gentlemen, of the Nikki Rowe Warriors and the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. We'll be right back.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Hi, we're Robert Miller's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word: fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for zero money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Or feel the power of this 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack. Includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. TVN.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for set number 2 of Rio Sports Live's presentation of Brownsville Rivera against the Nikki Rowe Warriors. I'm Alex Espinosa with Bert Luis as my camera operator. I'd like to thank you all for joining us here. And we had a very fascinating set in this game as the Rowe Warriors were able to win set number 1 20-25 in what was astounding attacks by the Rowe Warriors. Players such as Ana Rubia, Martinez, Enriquez, all of them played terrific. And then we had a couple of underrated players for Brownsville Rivera, such as Maisha Izaguirre and especially Kenya Ibarra, who all played terrifically. The Rowe Warriors were able to hold on to their lead after almost losing it near the end of the first set. They had a 7-point lead, and then eventually it went down to a 2-point lead, and then it went back up to a 4-point lead near the end of the first set. And on Rubia, when her attack blocked, the Warriors are going to have to improvise. They have one shot to get it out. On Rubia gets it out just barely. And the setup down the middle. And miscommunication between Izaguirre and Ibarra will result in points for the Lady Warriors. Once again, just like in the first set, the Warriors will draw first blood as Mowbray will sub in for the Warriors. And up to serve will be on Rubia. Right-hand serve, it is saved by Guerra. Guerra will set up, and they will set up an attack for Ibarra, and Ibarra's unbelievable hit. That was a very intimidating hit. Sounded like it hurt too, if you were the volleyball. So the Warriors will lose the ball, and up to serve will be Izaguirre for the Lady Raiders. And a right-hand serve. Pancake down by Rubia, and they'll have one shot to take it out. That takeout was by Mowbray. Ibarra with another hit down in the middle. Good, but Batillana could not get it there. And now the Raiders will have their first lead in this game, winning up by 1. Let's see if Kenya Ibarra can help take this team farther into this game. Izaguirre to serve. Rubia. The setter will be Moreno. Ball inside Raiders territory. That's points for the Warriors to tie it up at 2 apiece. And substitutions as Salinas will step out and Martinez will serve for the Lady Warriors. Right hand hit. Guerra, and on the serve was Olivares. Ball blocked and inside. That'll be points for the Lady Raiders. This is a pretty different second set than what we saw in the first, as the Warriors dominated most of the first set. But now it looks evenly matched very early on in the set number 2. Attack blocked, and that'll give another point for the Raiders. Now up to serve will be the setter Olivares of the Lady Raiders. On Rubia will set it up. Serve by Cifuentes. Attack left side, overpowered and out of bounds. 5-2 Raiders. And Olivares, the setter for the Raiders, will serve again. Right hand hits. Martinez with the dig. Cifuentes from behind to Enriquez. The ball is hit. Looks like it might have hit on Mike too. But the ball will go out of bounds. That'll be in favor of the Raiders. And a good dig by Enriquez. Martinez takes it out. Saved by Guzman. And Ibarra with a dump off. Cifuentes with the first dig, and Mowbray will take it out. Ibarra with another hit block, but stays in Rowe territory. Ruby has one more shot to get it out. She does it just barely. Carroll with a diving dig. Ball taken out. And Rudia again to the left of Mowbray. Mowbray with a couple of kills already in this game. Ibarra with another attack. Blocked by Martinez, but a whistle is blown. They call hand against the Warriors, which results in another point for Rivera. Riders will continue to serve for the Raiders. They scored 5 unanswered points. Rubio with a good hit. Digged by Olivares, and a dump off by Mowbray is digged by the Warriors, by the Raiders. Ball going out of bounds, almost hits the coach. And it stays in favor of the Raiders. Olivares serving again, their 6th serve in a row. Martinez. Set up from behind for Enriquez, and it hits the net but stays in Raider territory. Ibarra with another hit, this time blocked and going to the left side. And they will call 4 hits against the Raiders. So thanks to a violation, the Warriors will get the ball back after allowing the Raiders to score 6 points plus. And Enriquez will serve. Michelle Guerra with the setup. On the right was Guzman with the takeout. Moreno with a helpful attack and a kill for the Lady Raiders. Kenya Ibarra will serve now for the Lady Raiders. Serve from the far right, a good hit. Martinez with the diving, with a crouching dig. Mowbray gets it over to her setter. That was Mata, but Mata hits the net, and it stays in Raider hands. This makes it 10-3 Raiders. The right hand hit out of bounds. Warriors with the ball back. Serve for the Warriors will be Castro. Officials taking a quick pause to double check everything on the roster, claiming that Castro is on the roster. And the officials right now checking everybody's jersey number to make sure they are who they are. Coach Canales is confirming that yes, she is on the roster, and the officials confirm yes, she is. Castro will serve. Barr with the dig, and it'll set up on the left side for an attack for Christina Garza, but the Warriors deflect. Now they're only down by 5. We'll see what more they can do to help them get themselves back into this game. Castro to serve again. Attack down the middle, no good. Could not be saved by the Warriors, so the Raiders get the points. Now, Michelle Guerra will serve for Brownsville Rivera. Ball digged High into the air for Rubia, and Rubia gets a good dig, takes it out. Tag to the right. Castro to Martinez. Martinez will serve. A jump off, no good. Looks like Mata was going to try and float it over the blockers, but it wasn't enough. Substitutions. As Morales will come in and step in for Mata. As well as Moreno coming in for the Warriors. And Guerra to serve again for the Lady Raiders. And Rivera wearing all red. And the setup for Rubia. It's a good hit, blocked, but stays in the Raider territory. They're going to have one more shot to get it out. They do not get it out. Through a string of luck, the Warriors were able to get the ball back, and only down by 6. Now Moreno will serve. Right hand hit. Guerra with the dig, setting it up. Down the middle, touched by the Warriors, and that was Izaguirre with her kill. So now it's a little deja vu, ladies and gentlemen. In the first set, for every time the Warriors scored, for every time the Raiders scored, the Warriors would increase their lead. However, this time, for every time the Warriors score, the Raiders would increase their lead. Let's see if the Raiders are going to score on this one. With the Warriors getting the ball back, and the serve will be Moreno. The right-hander will serve it. Guerra with the dig and attack down the middle. Ouch! That sounded like it hurt. And I guess I was right. The Raiders scored. And they'll get the ball back with Cristina Garza serving. Rubia with the dig, with the takeout. Ibarra's attack is blocked and Rubio recovered. The Warriors have one chance to improvise and they do not. So the Raiders take an 8-point lead. As Coach Canales will call her first timeout out of 2 in this set. We'll take a quick break on our end. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the midway part of set number 2. I'm Alex Espinosa with Bert Luis as my camera operator. Thank you for joining us. And if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rowe Warriors playing the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. And the Warriors had a great lead in the first set. They almost lost it, but they were able to keep it and keep their composure. Now the opposite is happening for the Warriors in the second set as the Raiders are taking the lead and they're keeping their composure. And they're just 10 points away from taking the second set. The setup for Rubia on the right is a good hit. And this time it'll be Guerra with an attack. He's blocked by Enriquez. And Enriquez all fired up. Up to serve. Castro will step out, and coming in will be Salinas. Rubia to serve. Guerra. He's going to dig it to someone on the left, but there was nobody in there. So the Warriors take 2 points in a row. And Rubia will serve again, and that'll count as an ace for her. Rubia serves it to Guerra again, but this time it's going to go to the right where there's people. The ball blocked by Enriquez, but stays in Warrior territory. Almost felt like the Matrix as the ball was going down into the ground, and slow motion, Enriquez was going to try and recover it. Now he's Aguirre will serve for the Lady Raiders. Set up to the left for Mowbray. As the ball get in, they do just barely get it in. So now it's a 6-point deficit for the Warriors, which was the lowest that they've ever had the deficit go down to. Martinez to serve. Raiders setting it up for one of their best, Ibarra. But Rubio, one of the best of the Warriors, is able to dig. Attack down the middle by Mowbray. Correction by Mata. Stays in Raiders territory, and the officials will call it point for the Warriors. So now Martinez will come back to serve again. Warriors looking to get back into this second set. Ball blocked, but stays in Raiders territory. And the attack from down the middle. It'll be Moreno to Rubio. Guerra with a diving dig. Set up for Ibarra. Ibarra is tipped, still in the air. And thankfully for her, Mowbray was able to get it out. Ibarra with another dump off to the right side where nobody was there. Warriors doing whatever they can to get back into this lead, but the Raiders doing whatever they can to keep this lead. And the right-hander hits. Rubio to the left. Good hit. And they'll set it up for Ibarra on the right. Ooh! What a slap! That hurt a lot more than her last kill. It's a miracle that that ball isn't broken yet. Raiders leading it 18-11. Right hand, Martinez. Setting it up for Rubio, and Rubio was able to get it to Guerra. Guerra digs it, and Ibarra will float it. And it is saved by the Warriors, and Mowbray will take it out to where Ibarra is. Ball still in Raiders territory. They have one shot on Rubio to her setter, and on the right side is Mowbray with a kill. Terrific kill for the Lady Warriors. They're going to need a little bit more, and Enriquez will serve for the Warriors. Guerra setting it up from behind for Ibarra. Ibarra's tip, it blocks, but it stays in the Warrior territory. Ibarra again with another kill, and Rubio with the dig. Setting it up to the left side for Mata. Mata's able to get it into Raiders territory, and Guerra's going to have no choice to take it out. Enriquez to Mowbray, down the middle, good push off, but it's saved by Guerra. Attack blocked, still in play, and they're going to call pushing against the Lady Raiders. 2 hands against the Lady Raiders. Enriquez will take a quick break to get some water. In the meantime, Morales will step in and sub in for her, and she'll serve for the Lady Warriors as they're only down by 5. Guerra with a dig. Ibarra setting it up for one of her outside hitters to the left. It's saved by the Warriors, and Martinez takes it out. Setting it up for Ibarra. Ibarra tips it over. The Warriors have one more shot. They do just that with Morales. Set up to the left. A good hit. Digged by Morales, and Rubio will have to take it out. She does it. Gets it behind the attacking line. Ibarra with another attack, saved by Mowbray. Mowbray will get a chance to attack, and a good hit down the middle! Unbelievable hit for the Lady Warriors, and that could motivate them to get back into this game. Morales to serve. Setting it up from behind, that's Ibarra. Ibarra's attack is dead, and Rubio will have one shot to get it to Mowbray. Mowbray with more than 3 kills already in this game, and probably one of the more exciting killers in this game. Morales will set it up for Mata. And down the middle for the Lady Raiders, and Rubio is able to dig it. They're going to have one more shot. No, they won't. They call it lifting. And the momentum will drop from the Warriors, and now the Raiders get the ball back with a 5-point lead. And Ibarra will serve for the Lady Raiders. Right hand hit. A good dig by the Warriors. They're going to have one shot to get it out. They do just that. And set up from behind attack. Set up. Warriors get one shot. That's on Rubio with a dig, blocked, but goes back into war territory with a stretch set of hands. Diving dig, and they call 2 hands against the Raiders. So the Warriors are down by 4. And up to serve will be Cortez, their libero. Setting it up to the left side on that attack was Cristina Garza. And a good hit by Munoz to get it into Raiders territory. Ball blocked, but gets it out. Unbelievable bump! That looked to be Mata with the good hits. And with that, the first timeout of the Raiders is called as the Warriors are making this into a bigger game, only down by 3. You're watching Warriors and Raiders on Rio Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa with Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. I'd like to thank everybody for watching us here as the Rowe Warriors are making it into a fairly interesting non-district play against the Lady Raiders of Brownsville Rivera. And Cortez to serve for the Warriors, and a good hit. Outside, no, inside, just barely. So the Raiders are now only 5 points away from taking the second set. Warriors down by 4. And Michelle Guerra will serve. And sets it up for Martinez. Rubio with a good attack. Ball in the air, does not hit the roof. Still in play, and Ibarra will attack. One more shot for the Warriors, getting it out just barely. Unbelievable improvisation. Martinez again. Moreno with the serve, gets it to, with the save, gets it to Rubia and into Raiders territory. Ball blocks by the net and goes into Raiders territory. That'll be another point and an unbelievable block by Munoz. Now Mata to serve for the Raiders, for the Warriors. And the setup for an attack. Ball high into the air. Can they save it? No, they will not. So the Raiders scoring a point for every time the Warriors score. Let's see if it's enough to get them into 25 points. Serve out of bounds. Good observation by Cortez to not take that ball. Now coming in is Cifuentes for the Warriors, and she'll serve. And the right-hander will serve it. Saved by Guzman. And the Lady Raiders take it out. Setting up for Rubio with a floater, saved over there by Cristina Garza, and Ibarra will attack from the right side. Good hit! The ball's still in play. The Warriors have one chance to get it out, and they do that. Oh man, unbelievable block. Unbelievable hit actually for the Warriors, for the Raiders. Timeout called. That'll be the second timeout for the Lady Warriors. And we'll take a quick break as the Warriors are only down by 4. We'll be right back. This is Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. we awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for just near the end of set number 2. I'm Alex Espinosa with Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. The Warriors up by 4 and need 3 to take second set. As Enriquez comes back in for the Warriors with a good campfire. Enriquez all fired up. The Warriors only down by 3. And Rubia will serve for the Warriors. As it's been on Rubia, Enriquez, and Mulberry, who have been playing terrific. And then on the Raiders side, we have Cristina Garza, Rochelle Guerra, and Kenya Ibarra, all playing terrific as well. And Izagita will serve. Raiders only needing 2 points to take the second set. And a good hit. Ball high into the air. And they'll set it up for Rubia down the middle. The ball is digged by Izagita. And the ball taken out. It's tipped. Sliding dig by Rubia. And the Warriors have one more shot to get it out. They do just that. Ball blocked and high into the air. Still into the ground. So the Warriors only down by 3. That was Enriquez with a good block to help. Salinas to serve. Floater to Guerra. Set up from behind for Ibarra. Ibarra is partially blocked, but still in row territory. Ball high. Ibarra with another tip. Attack is blocked. It looks to be Mata with the block. And a setup for the behind. That's Mata again, but she's digged by Guerra. Guerra diving for a second dig in a row. And this time the Warriors get the points. Things just got a little bit more interesting, folks. 23-21 Raiders. And now the serve is Salinas for the Warriors. Only down by 2. They need 2 to tie it up. And the right hand hit, floats it. Guerra with a good dig, setting up behind for Ibarra. Ibarra is partially blocked. Ball still in play. They have one shot to get it out. It looks to have been 3 already. No, they say it's not 3. That was 3. And Ibarra with a good hit. Does it go inbounds? They say no, it's out of bounds. The third time that Kenya Ibarra does a demanding hit. This time, though, it goes out of bounds. And with another timeout called. The Lady Raiders had a terrific lead to start off this game, and now, unfortunately, it looks like the Warriors are going to do whatever it takes to get themselves back into this lead. Down by 8 early on in this set. Down by 6 midway through this set, down by 4 near the end of the set, and now just near the conclusion, down by 1. And the fans of the Warriors stomping their feet on the ground. They're waiting to see what the Warriors are going to do. Down by 1, they can make this into a better game. They can make this into an even bigger game. The Warriors and the Raiders, both their fans stomping on the ground in support of their favorite teams. As the buzzer is almost ringing, the Warriors already on the court, ready to play, and the Raiders still in their huddle, putting their hands together. Lady Raiders doing whatever they can to make sure they can take this second set. And now the buzzer has been blown, and we're up for near the end of second set. As Salinas serves, Guerra with a diving dig again, setting it up for Ibarra with a good floater. It's digged by the Warriors, and Onrubia will take it out. Setting it up to the left for Ibarra. It's tipped. They have one more shot at it, and let's see if they will, and they do just that. Good dig by Enriquez to get it over to Mata. Onrubia, they have one more shot. They're going to get it out. Just barely they do. On that was Cifuentes. And a block down the middle, still in play in Warriors territory. The ball is hit, and it's saved by Onrubia, and Marbury will take a shot across. Digged by the Raiders. Ball tipped by Ibarra. Ibarra is able to get it back and improvise. The Raiders and the Warriors doing whatever they can to keep this game in play. Ball is still in play, and Ibarra will go for another hit. This time it's blocked and out of bounds, but the Warriors were the last to touch it. We're at game point for the Lady Raiders. as they are able to bring it back into a 2-point lead. And only need one more to win it. And up to serve will be Olivares, the setter for the Lady Raiders. Cortez with the dig, setting it up for the middle. Good floater inside, but it's saved by the Raiders. They saw it coming a mile away. Ibarra with a good hit. And Onrubia with her dig will attack it down to the right. Bodies collide and the ball goes into the ground. The Warriors bring it back to a 1-point deficit. Only need 1 point to tie it, and if they do tie it, it'll be up to 26 points to decide who wins the second set. However, if the Raiders do score here, that ends set number 2. Onrubia with a good hit. Guerra with the dig. They'll set it up for the left side. A good block into the middle. It's still in play. The Raiders have one more shot to get it out. They do just that. Onrubia to their center, and an attack down the middle is good! We're tied at 24 apiece, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful kill by Mata. And the Warriors cannot celebrate anymore. They got to get ready to play. Ball tipped, but saved by the Warriors, setting it up to the left side, and a good hit. Guerra is able to dig it for the Lady Raiders. Ibarra dumps it out. Morberry with the dig, setting it up for Onrubia. Onrubia's ball is tipped, but goes into Raiders territory. Ibarra with a diving dig. The Warriors wanted to call 4 hits, but the officials won't say anything. Ball still in play. Setting it up for Guerra, and the ball goes out of bounds. The Warriors quietly look away from the ball and allow themselves to take back the lead, and now only down by 1. Now only need 1 point to take this second set. As Enriquez will serve. Good observation by her to see the ball going out of bounds. Enriquez gets it over to Cifuentes, and Onrubia with a good hit. Guerra is able to dig it, setting it up for Ibarra. Ibarra's ball is tipped and into the ground. And now we're tied at 25. So now it's 27 points to win set number 2, as Kenya Ibarra will serve. The same person who made that kill in that last serve will now be the one to serve. And setting it up on the right side, ball high into the air. Onrubia was able to get it. Setting it up for Morberry. The ball crosses 2 players. Warriors fans are energetic. And it looks like the ball went missing. It may have hit one of the food stands. Nobody can find it. It looks like it must have hit the drinks. As they were wiping the ball to clean it, it must have gotten wet. So now to serve will be Morberry, who has 5+ kills already in this game. She'll serve. Guerra with another dig, setting it up to the left side. A good dump off. Ball still in play, but it goes out of bounds. So now we're back tied at 26. And Laisha Izaguirre will come in, as Alondra Garza will go back to the bench. Rochelle Guerra with a good serve. Diving dig by Morberry, setting it up for the left side for Onrubia. The Raiders getting ready for their attack across. Ball high into the air. Does hit the roof, but it's still playable. And Cifuentes takes it out. Guerra will dig it out for the Raiders. Ball blocked, but it's taken out. The Warriors still with the ball tipped high into the air. They're going to have one shot to get it out, and they do just barely. Looks like Mata was with that dump off. Setting it up again for Mata. Mata's partially blocked, but it stays in bounds. Warriors not giving up just yet. 1 point away from getting points. As Cortez will step out, and coming in is Salinas. And they'll set it up for Ibarra with a good floater into the middle side. And they'll attack again. Ball blocked, still in play. Or is it? No. They call 4 hits already in favor of the Raiders. So that'll tie it up at 27 again. And Cortez coming back to play. And an attack by Mata going out of bounds. And the Raiders, they get their lead back. Now they're the ones that gain points. Oh, man, God, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what they got. Raiders with a net. And just when we thought that the Raiders may have a chance to take the set, and service error will result in another tie, and the Warriors will get the ball back with Cifuentes to serve. Guerra setting it up down the middle. Ball by Aguirre is spiked. Oh, unbelievable kill by Alaisha Izaguirre. We haven't heard from her since the first set. Unbelievable, and now the Raiders will have a chance to take the game, to take the set. As Enriquez with a floater down the middle. That's Rochelle Guerra with the dig, setting it up for Ibarra. Ibarra is blocked, but it stays in Warriors territory. Setting it up for Onrubia. Onrubia with a good floater. Ibarra with her own dig. Setting it up to the right for a middle hit. Ball still in play. Can they get it? No, they will not! The Raiders take set number 2, 30-28. And we'll go to set number 3 for an exciting game. And we're barely halfway through, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a quick break, and we'll see how much of a break the both teams will take, as that was just an intense second set. I'm Alex Espinosa. You're watching the Brownsville Rivera Raiders at the Nikki Rowe Warriors Gym on Rio Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Hi, we're Mission veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of uncertainty to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, what a terrific first 2 sets we just witnessed. The McAllen Rowe Warriors were able to win set number 1, 25-20. Unfortunately for them, the Brownsville Rivera Lady Raiders were able to win their second set, 30-28. The Warriors were able to make a big comeback near the end of the second set and tie it up. And they had the lead for a while, until the Raiders were able to take it back and give themselves their first set win of this match. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here on Rio Sports Live. I am Alex Espinosa with Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. And we're a couple of seconds away from the start of the second set as Ana Onrubia will serve for the Lady Warriors. And the good serve, Guerra will dig it out, setting it up for Izaguirre, and Izaguirre gets a good hit, but saved by the Warriors. Onrubia will take it out, setting it up this time for an Ibarra, or some miscommunication as the ball goes high into the air. It looked like Cristina Garza was going to take it, but Ibarra took it herself. And so miscommunication will result in the first points for the Warriors. And Onrubia to serve again, a jump serve and an ace. Miscommunication again against the Lady Raiders as the ball goes in between Guerra and Ibarra. And Coach Liz Guerra not happy about it, having her team go into the right positions they're supposed to play in. And this time Guerra will dig it. And an attack by Garza will go into Warriors territory. Garza setting it up. Garza with the attack, correction. That was Olivares with the setup to Garza. And the attack looks to be in. That'll be another kill for the Warriors. And that's Morbury with her kill. That makes it 7+ kills. And the Raiders rolling the ball. It hit the bench. Almost hit one of the flag bearers, but thankfully it goes under the net and into Onrubia's hands. And Onrubia to serve again. Jump serve. Guerra with a diving dig, setting it up down the middle for Izaguirre, and the ball goes into the ground. The call points in favor of the Raiders as the ball, as they called, hand against the Warriors. So that makes it 3-1 Warriors. And now Cristina Garza will serve. It's a good serve. Onrubia with the dig, setting it up from the right side to Morbury. And Olivares setting it up for Kenya Ibarra. Too much power to go out of bounds to give Rowe another point. That's the third time that an error results in points for the Warriors. And now Mata will serve as Cortez, the libero, will take a break. And coming in will be Longoria for the Red Raiders. And it looks like a part of the floor a part of the court is a little wet, so they're bringing in a towel to have it wiped. Coach Liz Guerra jokingly telling her that she missed the spots. They get it done just in time, wiping the proper spots. That was Longoria wiping, and now it's Olivares wiping the middle near where the Rowe logo is. And they have another spot missing. And the Raiders taking their time, as that was Alondra Guzman, with wiping the rest with her foot. And another spot is missing. Raiders just missing a couple of spots down on the floor. Warriors are in no rush to finish this. Towel is given back to the official, and it's given who gives it back to the coach. And whistle is blown. And Mata to serve for the Warriors. Guerra over to Olivares. Ibarra's attack is blocked. And now they'll set it up again. No, they will not, because the ball goes into Warriors territory. Ball taken out by Mata. Guerra to Olivares. Olivares sending it to Ibarra. Ibarra doesn't get blocked, and it goes down the sideline for another point. So now the Warriors are only up by 2. If this game is going to be anything like the second set, then boys, we got a long way to go. This has been terrific. Both teams playing with so much energy, and a miscommunication will result in an attacking error that hits the net. Ball will go over to the Raiders, and they get to keep the ball back, as the crowd is just staying quiet now. And a good attack. That'll be Morbury with her across attack. And the ball still in the air in Raiders territory. They're going to have to get it out. They do just that barely. And the setup floater down the middle for Enriquez. It's digged. Will Enriquez get another chance? She did not. And the setup for Morbury again. A good block, a good attack. And the ball goes out of bounds. That'll result in points for the Warriors. And they'll keep their lead and being up by 2. And Enriquez will step out. Morales coming in to serve for the Lady Warriors. Right hand hit. Down the middle. Looked like she wanted to get somewhere near position 2. Morales setting it up for Morbury again, who's been a terrific killer for the Lady Warriors in this game. Kenya Ibarra, one of the better killers for the Lady Raiders. And the attack hits the net. So now the errors are going against the Warriors and resulting in points for the Raiders. And the right hand hit on Rubia. And a floater inside, no good. So we are tied at 5. Up to serve is Olivares, and Olivares will get it down the middle. Cortez with the dig. Morales setting it up for an attack down the middle. It's still being played. Can the Warriors get it out in time? They will not. And correction, that was the Raiders. Can the Raiders get it out in time? And they do not. Morbury will take a break. Coming in will be Castro for the Lady Warriors. And she'll serve right-hander. And miscommunication between two players results in another point for the Warriors. Castro to serve again, and the right-hand serve. Setting it up into Warriors territory, tipped down into the Raiders territory, but it's taken back into Nikki Rowe. On Rubio with a good serve, with a good attack. Setting it up left for Ibarra. Ibarra does not get blocked. Does it get out of bounds, though? Officials will call it out of bounds, and it'll be a point in favor of the Warriors to give them a 3-point lead. And Castro to serve again. High into the air. The ball goes to Olivares, who sets it up for Guerra. Morales with the take-up, and the attack by Onrubia is digged by the Warriors, by the Raiders. Olivares setting it up from behind. A good hit to the left side. That looks to be Pantillano. The ball overpowers and out of bounds. Too much power, not in the right place. The Warriors take a 4-point lead and makes it 9-5. And a right-hand hit. Guerra to Olivares, and Olivares to Ibarra. She just barely gets inside inbounds, and that'll result in points. And now Kenya Ibarra to serve, and the right hand serves to the left side, and Morales will set it up for her attacker inside. That's Munoz, and that'll be good points for the Lady Warriors to bring back their lead to 4. And Pantillano, left-hand serve going left again, and that was Ibarra with her attack, but no good, going out of bounds. It just wasn't planned correctly for the Lady Raiders. And Pantillano will serve again. The ball going into the left side. Wanted to repeat what happened in that last serve, but it will not happen. The Warriors' attack is blocked, and it'll be points in favor of the Lady Raiders. And now Rochelle Guerra will serve for the Raiders, who leads the team in digs in this game. Ball out of bounds. Service error for the Lady Raiders to give the Warriors their ball back to give it a 5-point lead. And substitutions, Morales and Munoz will step out. And coming in is Cifuentes and as well as Mata. Izaguirre with a good attack. Diving dig. The ball looks to have been pushed out. And that'll be resulting in points for the Warriors. Looks to have been two hands. And the miscommunication, attacking error results in points for the Lady Raiders. And now they're only down by 3. Slowly but surely taking this game, trying to get back into this game. And up to serve for the Raiders, that was Morales of the Raiders. And the ball goes out of bounds to result in a service error and points to the Warriors. Onrubia up to serve again, second inter-team in kills for this match. Officials blowing the whistle, and Onrubia will serve it. Guerra barely was able to control that serve, and she'll have to take it out herself. Setting it up to the left, and the ball punched out and inside bounds. That'll result in points for the Lady Raiders to keep it back into a 3-point deficit. The ball hit the net. And Onrubia with a good dig will set it up for Morberry, and the ball is played by the Raiders and going out of bounds. And that'll be points for the Warriors to make it 14-10. And now Mata to serve for the Lady Warriors, and she'll serve it right hand. Guerra with the dig. Looks like Ibarra was gonna take it, but she'll instead attack, and does it barely get to the sideline? Yes, it does. Unbelievable hit. Kenya Ibarra with another kill in this game, making it 7+ kills. And Laisha Izaguirre will serve for the Lady Warriors, as they're only down by 3. And the good serve. They'll set it up to the left side for Enriquez. Saved by the Raiders, setting it up for Ibarra on the left. And it looks like they're going to call points in favor of the Raiders as a net violation occurred. So now it's a 2-point deficit for the Raiders, and they're slowly closing the gap. Izaguirre again to serve. Cortez with the dig, setting it up for Enriquez on the outside attack. Good bump. She fist pumps it. Oh! And an attacking error against the Raiders will result in points for the Warriors to give them back their 3-point lead. I did not see that one coming at all, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very big twist. Morales to serve again for the Warriors, as the Nikki Warriors seem to have a lot of people on their bench that are willing to play. And a good block by Mata, and a second block by Mata. Correction, that was actually Munoz with the 2 blocks. And Guerra to dig. Another block by Munoz, and the ball goes inbounds just barely. So now the score is 15-3 Warriors, and the Raiders slowly but surely getting back into this lead, into this game. Olivares will serve, as Onrubia will take a break. Coming in is Martinez. Kenya Ibarra has yet to take a break in this game, as well as Rochelle Guerra. Both players playing as much as they can to help this team win. And a good dump off, but it's recovered by Cortez of the Warriors. An attack by Morberry. Rochelle Guerra with a dig, and it'll be an attack on the right by Alondra Garza, and a good kill by Garza. So now it's a 1-point deficit for the Raiders, and they're just closely getting back into this game. After being down by 4 early on in this third set, they're able to make it into a 1-point deficit. A good hit by the Warriors, but it's recovered by the Raiders. They take it out. And the Warriors will set up for Morbury, one of their better killers. Guerrero with a diving dig. They have one shot, and it'll be Ibarra taking the shot. Setting up again for Morbury. The ball goes floater into the ground. In between Garza and in between the two blockers, and that'll be points for the Warriors. And now Castro to serve, as Morbury will take a break, as well as Martinez, and Onrubia will come back in, and so will Morales. Olivares punches it out into Warrior territory, and an attack down the middle, hits the right arm of Garza, but goes into Raiders territory, but stays in Raiders territory. And serving again, and it looks to be out of bounds. So the Raiders get another point, and now Kenya Ibarra will serve for the Lady Raiders as they're down by 2. The score 17-15 Warriors. And Kenya Ibarra from the right side will serve, and a good hit. The Raiders have one more, the Warriors have one more chance to take it out, and they do just that. It looked like it hurt too, as it looks like it was a collision of players. Setting up for Onrubia, and Onrubia was able to dig it out. Dig it and into Raiders territory. Ball blocked by the net. So the Warriors get their 3-point lead back, but we haven't seen the energy that both teams had in the second set, as Pantillano will serve, and they'll set it up left. And on the right hand of Guzman and of Cristina Garza, they're able to get the point. And well, we call it inbounds, but the officials are calling out of bounds. The scoreboard is calling it out of bounds for Warriors. Out of bounds in favor of Warriors. The officials are discussing it. And they do call it in favor of the Raiders. So that'll change it to 18-16 Warriors, with the Raiders getting the ball back, and Guerra to serve. And a right hand serve. Setting it up down the middle for an attack, and that attack is blocked. The Raiders will attack it outside, and they call it out in favor of the Warriors. So it's back again to a 3-point lead, and something that I just noticed, ladies and gentlemen, no one's called a timeout yet. This game has been so close that neither team has had any reason to call a timeout. Most timeouts are normally called when a team is losing by a big deficit, or when it looks like they're about to lose a lead. And so far, it's been plateaued this entire time. Nothing has changed. It's been the same way throughout this game. And a setup to the left, out of bounds, and maybe this time they will call a timeout. We'll see, as the Warriors have a 4-point lead, their highest lead since the beginning of the third set. No timeout will be called until now. The Raiders will call their first timeout, and we'll take our first break of the third set. I'm Alex Espinosa. You're watching McAllen Nikki Rowe against Brownsville Rivera on Rio Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. And we're a couple of seconds away from the near end of set number 3, with the Warriors leading it 20-16. The first timeout of the set has been called by the Lady Raiders, as they were able to get themselves close to within 2 points. Unfortunately, they are now down by 4. And if the Raiders lose here, then the Warriors would only need one more set to win the match, to win the game. And both teams coming back into the court. Rochelle Guerra gets it to Olivares, And the attack by Izaguirre is blocked. Ibarra was able to dig, and then Olivares takes it out for the Lady Raiders. An attack by Enriquez to the right side. Ball high into the air and into the stands. And they will call it out of bounds in favor of the Warriors. So the Warriors now are up by 5, needing only 4 to win set number 3. And up to serve is Cifuentes. Setting it up down the middle for Cristina Garza. Garza is digged, and the Warriors are able to get it out. Olivares setting it up for Izaguirre again. The ball spins and into the Warriors' territory, but the Warriors will have one more chance to take it out, and that is Enriquez that takes it out. Setting it up again for Garza. And Garza's hit goes down the sideline and good. The Raiders are not giving up just yet. They need 4 to tie it up. And Izaguirre gets the ball and gives it to her player Morales, to her teammate Morales. And they serve down the middle. Enriquez with a good dig. She's going to be set up for the right side. A good attack, but Ibarra is there to dig it up. Setting it up for Garza, but Garza's ball goes out of bounds, and they'll call it in point of favor of the Warriors. And the second timeout is called by the Raiders, as the Warriors are only 2 points away from taking set number 3. We'll take a quick break on our end. I'm Alex Espinosa, and this is Rio Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And the buzzer is blown, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alex Espinosa. Thank you once again for listening to us on Rio Sports Live. Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. And we're about to start the conclusion of set number 3, with the Lady Warriors taking a 6-point lead, only needing 2 to take this set. As Onrubia will have a net error, well, a service error, to give Brownsville Rivera the ball back. And up to serve now for Rivera is Cristina Garza. We have Laisha Izaguirre and Kenya Ibarra inside as the blockers, and they'll be ready to attack. Not on this one, though, as the Warriors take a point to make it game point for the Warriors. The ball going through the hands of Izaguirre and just going in and just barely getting inside. And now Mata will serve for the Warriors. And the right-hander will serve it right side. Guerra to Olivares, sets it up for Ibarra with a good floater, but Morberry is there to take it. And the Warriors get it out just barely. That was Pantillano who takes it. Kenya Ibarra with another hit, but it goes through the hands of, it looks to be Morberry, and that'll be resulting in points for the Raiders. Raiders not giving up just yet, but they still need a lot more to win. They're down by 5. Can they get 5 more here? As Izaguirre will serve. And it'll be an attack by Pantillanos. The ball still in the air, still in play. And Olivares gets it out for the Raiders. Attack left side by Morberry. It is digged. And the attack by Ibarra goes into the ground. So now 4-point deficit. So now it is a 4-point deficit for the Lady Raiders. And Laisha Izaguirre will serve again for the Raiders, as the score is 24-20 Warriors. Ball high into the air. That was Mata with the dig, taken out by Pantillano. Olivares setting it up for Ibarra. Ibarra with a good hit. Unbelievable hit. Slides through the hands of the defense, and that'll result in another point for the Raiders. Raiders only down by 3. It's getting more interesting, folks. Could this be another comeback? Setting it up for Enriquez. Enriquez does not get blocked. It goes over the blockers. Olivares setting up for Ibarra. Again, a good floater. Digged by the Raiders, by the Warriors. And the Raiders are going to set up again for Ibarra. Ibarra is tipped high into the air. Olivares is going to set it up for down the middle, and good. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen, 2 points away, and it looks like the Warriors are going to call their first time out of the game, as they were leading it up by 6 just before the last break, and now they're up by only 2. I'm Alex Espinosa. This is Rio Sports Live.
Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's.
Hi, we're Edinburgh Cougars, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the near conclusion of set number 3 on Rio Sports Live. This is the McAllen Rowe Warriors playing against the Brownsville Rivera Lady Raiders. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. The Warriors were up by 6 in this third set. Unfortunately, though, it's now gone down to a 2-point lead, with the Raiders knocking on the door, only needing 2 points to tie it up and force this to go to 26 points instead of 25. Should the Warriors score here, however, it'll be set number 3 win for them. And the setup will be an attack for Onrubia, and Onrubia is blocked, but the Warriors get it out into Raiders territory. Setting it up on the left side is Ibarra, and Ibarra with a good kill! Oh, unbelievable kill! So the Raiders, 1 point away from tying it up. And Laisha Izaguirre will serve. It's a good serve to the right. Enriquez is able to dig it. They're going to set it up for Onrubia down the middle. And the ball high into the air. Olivares is going to set it up inside. Good floater in the middle, but it's saved by Enriquez. And Onrubia will dig it, will punch it out. Ball tipped high into the air, still playable. They have one shot to get it out, and they do not! The McAllen Nikki Rowe Warriors take set number 3, 25-23. Unbelievable. That makes it 2-1 lead for the Warriors, and they only need one more to take this game. We'll be right back after a quick break. I'm Alex Espinosa. You're watching the Rowe Warriors and the Rivera Raiders on Rio Sports Live.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's.
Thank you, Hacienda Ford, for hosting this event.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for zero money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Or feel the power of this 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack. Includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
1, 2, 3, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for set number 4 of the McAllen Rowe Warriors versus the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. I'm Alex Espinosa with Bert Ruiz as my camera operator, and we've had some very interesting sets in this entire match. As in set number 1, the Warriors were able to take it into a commanding lead, winning the first set 25-20. Set number 2 is where things started to get a little bit interesting as the Raiders were able to make it 30-28, leading pretty much the entire game, losing the lead almost near the end of the game, but taking it back at the very end when they go into the point 30. The Warriors were able to win set number 3 after taking a lead and holding on to that lead the entire game. The Warriors were able to get it to a 1-point deficit, but never able to get it to anywhere else. And now Rivera will get the first point of set number 1, as it looks like it was a lift against the Warriors. And now to serve for the the Raiders will be Cristina Garza. Both teams are fighting schools and they're already confusing me. And the dig by Olivares is good. Cortez with her own improvised dig, and with the help of Cifuentes, they're able to take it out. Ibarra with a hit. Cortez digs, Cifuentes to Onrubia, and Onrubia with a good hit going all the way near the end of the gym. Deflected by Garza, and that'll be points for the Warriors. So now the Warriors tie it all up. And now Ana Onrubia will serve. As Pantillano is also one of the players, as well as Morbury that's playing, and as well as Enriquez in the starting lineup. Ball out of bounds. Point for the Warriors. And Onrubia to serve again. For Rivera, you have Ibarra, you have as well as Guerra, Izaguirre, and Olivares all playing in this start of the game as the ball overpowers and goes out of bounds to give another point for the Warriors to make it a 2-point lead. And the Warriors, just like the last 2 sets, it's been quiet, but just wait, ladies and gentlemen. Near the end, it's going to get very interesting as the deficit team will usually try to find a way to get themselves back into this game. And Onrubia with a good hit goes out of bounds, just hits the line. And the officials do confirm it. It was out of bounds. As Izaguirre will serve for the Raiders, and Guerra will take her first break of the first set. And the officials having Ibarra come in to clean up the mess on the floor near her side of the court. Cleans it up with her foot. Looks like she got it right. And the towel is given back to the officials. And now we can resume some action as Izaguirre will serve for the Raiders. And you have Cifuentes as the setter. Pantillanos to Cifuentes. Cifuentes to Morberry. Ball high into the air. That was Longoria with the dig. Ball high into the air again. Barely hits the lights. And the Warriors get it out just barely. Ball high. Not high this time. Ball really low. And that'll be points for the Raiders to tie it up at 3 apiece. And Izaguirre to serve again. And the ball going to Pantillano. Cifuentes was going to try and dump it off, but the ball hits the net and hits her in the head. So now the Raiders will have their lead in the game. And I think this is actually the first set in which a team that was down takes back the lead. Or actually, correction, the second set the Warriors were down and they were able to take the lead back. But then they lost it. So this will be the first lead change of set number 4 for either team. Ball going high into the air. They have one shot to get it out, and unbelievable, Olivares gets it out. On the left, it's Morberry, Ibarra, and that was Guzman with the dig. On Rubia to Cifuentes, Cifuentes to Enriquez with a good kill! Enriquez ties it up at 4. And while she may not have the most kills on the team, she's definitely doing her part. As on Rubia, Morberry, and Enriquez, all three of them, the team leaders in kills. And Guerra is going to have to take it out after some miscommunication. Cifuentes to Morberry with a good hit. Hits the chest of Guerra, but the Raiders improvise and recover. Enriquez with a good hit, digged by Guerra. And Ibarra is going to tip it over, but a diving dig by Cifuentes helps the Warriors get it out. Raiders with a dump off. Cifuentes sets it up for Pantillanos. The ball is blocked but stays in Raiders territory. Now the Warriors take the lead, and that'll be the second lead change in this very early fourth set. And some miscommunication, but the ball still goes into Warriors territory as Pantillanos will set it up for Morberry. And the right hand hit and a spike by Enriquez. Didn't even give me a chance to finish the sentence. And Mata to serve. Guerra with the first dig. And it'll be going into Warriors territory, deflected by Ibarra, and they're going to try a second time. It's deflected again. High into the air on Rubio, and Guerra will dig it, setting it up on the right for Ibarra, but Ibarra's attack is blocked and stays into the net, into Raider territory. The Warriors get their 3-point lead back into this game. And Mata to serve. Guerra to dig. Something we've heard many times in this game. Oh, and an improvisation by Pantillanos is able to dig Ibarra's attack and get it back into Raiders territory. Can they do it again? They may be able to. Enriquez with the dump off gets it back into Raiders territory. And on Rubio to Enriquez. Correction, that was Cifuentes. Cifuentes to Morberry. The ball is high into the air. Cifuentes will punch it out. Guerra will dig. And they'll set it up again for Ibarra. Ibarra will float it. The ball is gone and out of bounds after being touched by a Warrior. So the point streak ends for the Warriors at 3-point streak. And now the Raiders will get the ball back. And it looks to be Olivares that's going to serve. We'll see if the Raiders will get the streak of their own to see if they can tie it up. And the attack inside is good. Pantillanos, the left-hander. Warriors will get the ball back, and the score is 8-5 right now in favor of Rowe. Morales will serve. This time it wasn't Guerra that digged it, but Guerra will punch it out. And the setup to the left by Morberry, good hit. And the dump off. Oh, what a good hit by, looks to have been Mata with the improvisation. The ball going into Raiders territory and staying in Raiders territory. Morberry with another kill. And the first timeout is called by the Raiders. They're being down by 4. We'll take a quick break on our end. I'm Alex Espinosa with Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. This is Rio Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Hi, we're the Edinburgh Bobcats. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the near midway of set number 4. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. And we're about to start with the Warriors serving the ball. They're up 9-5 in set number 4, leading the sets in 2-1. One more and they will be able to win this and go home with a victory. Should the Raiders win, however, we'll go to set number 5 and it'll be up to 15 points. And Guerra with the dig, setting it up for Ibarra. And Onrubio with a dig. Morales was able to help and Cifuentes takes it out. And this time set it up for Ibarra on the opposite end, but it looks like they're going to call 2 hands against the Raiders. So now it is a 5-point lead for the Warriors. And Morales will serve with Onrubio, Pantillanos, Mata, and Morberry all in this game. Pantillanos will take it all the way to the opposite end to get it set up for Munoz, and Munoz loses the ball out of bounds to result in points for Rivera. So now the lead is still 10-6. There's only been 2 lead changes in this set. And Kenya Ibarra will serve. Right hand serve going over to Onrubia. Setting it up. It's Olivares to Pantillanos, and the hit is digged by Guerra. Pantillanos with a dig with the help of our own friend Munoz, and the Raiders will not get a point. Instead, the point goes to the Warriors. And now coming in is Castro to serve as Morberry will take a break. And the right-hander to Guerra. And they'll set it up from behind on a good hit, blocked, but stays in Warriors territory. That was Guzman with her kill. So the Raiders are not giving up just yet. They're an extremely young team, but they've been playing terrific. They've been playing against a really good Rowe offense. And the fact that they've been able to keep it to less than 5-point deficits, it means something, ladies and gentlemen. Rivera, they're a young team with great talent. Last year they were third in their district 32-6A, and then in 2017 they were able to win district. Right now in this season, ladies and gentlemen, they have 4 to 5 varsity players, but 2 of them are with injury. Coach Guerra said that he wants his teammates to be competitive. She wants her teammates to be competitive this season, and they're showing a lot of competitiveness right here, as Cristina Garza will get a kill. So now the deficit goes down to 2, and Guerra will serve for the Raiders again. Guerra running, jump serve, hits Mata in the chest, but it's able to go next to Morales, and Pantillano will take it out. High into the air to Mata. Morales setting it up for Onrubia, and Onrubia's ball is blocked, but the Raiders touched it, and it stays in their territory. Ibarra with a good hit. High into the air. Morales again to Onrubia, and Onrubia is digged by Olivares. Guerra with miscommunication, and Coach Guerra not happy about it at all. The game getting very intense with the Warriors leading it by 3. And the expression on Guerra's face is not happy, as errors like these should not be happening in varsity high school play. And a good dump off by the Warriors that looked to have been Munoz. And the attack on Onrubia is blocked, and the Raiders take it out. Good kill by the Raiders as they get it out to the back court where nobody was looking. And now serving will be Zuniga, the first time we've heard her name in this game. Ball blocked by the wall of Izaguirre. And this time it's going to go over her head to get into Raiders territory. They're going to set up for an attack on the right. Ball is digged, and they got it out just barely. Pantillano with a beautiful improvisation. Good observation. And a dump off by Mata is beautiful. The Warriors are keeping their lead steady as possible. And Cifuentes is back to serve. She'll also help be a backer. She'll set it up for Onrubio, and Onrubio's attack is digged by Guerra. Ball taken out by Garza, and Cifuentes dumps it off. Taking it up for Garza again of the Raiders. High into the air, Cifuentes from behind to Mata. Mata is digged. And the ball by Enriquez, is it killed? Yes! That was a terrific kill by Enriquez to make it a 4-point lead. And Cortez will come in to sub for Pantillano. Cifuentes to serve again. She'll also be their setter. So as soon as she serves the ball, she's going to go back down the middle. Enriquez is going to try and block. No good. Martinez to Cifuentes to Onrubia. Onrubia is blocked, so Onrubia gives it to Enriquez. And then they're going to set it up for Cristina Garza. The ball is still high into the air. It's still playable by Onrubio. And Guerra was able to dig it out for the Raiders. Ibarra to Cortez. And now Onrubio again inside down the middle. Guerra could not get to it in time. That makes it 15-10 for the Warriors. As it looks like it looks like the Raiders are getting a little tired here. Haven't been able to score, or maybe I spoke too soon. I think I spoke too soon, as that looks to have been Cristina Garza with her kill. So now it's a 4-point lead for the Warriors, as Garza, the one who made the kill, will now serve. Cifuentes to Enriquez on the outside, and it's a good hit. The Warriors are not running out of energy just yet. And Onrubio will serve. Taking a couple of steps. And officials getting substitutions taken out. Onrubia waiting as her team sets up formation. 3 blockers deep, tight inside the very net. Martinez and Cifuentes in the attacking line, and Onrubia will attack Guerra, and it'll be a setup for an inside hit. Hits the right arm of Cifuentes, and it'll result in points for the Raiders. Now Izaguirre will serve for the Lady Raiders again, as Guerra will take a break. Onrubia to Cifuentes. Cifuentes setting it up for Morberry, who just came back for this set. Setting it up for Ibarra is the Raiders. High into the air. Is it going to go to the lights? Yes, but it's still playable. Martinez is able to dig it out calmly and slowly as the Warriors are going to reset. And then a setup for Rubio on the left. Good hit. It's going to go into the stands and nowhere in the vicinity of the Raiders. But that will be points for the Warriors because it was touched by the Raiders. As Enriquez gets the ball over to Moreno, who is the first time playing in this set. And the service error will give the ball back to the Raiders to make it 17-13 Warriors. And at the serve is Olivares. Moreno with the dig, setting it up. And it's taken out by Enriquez. Miscommunication, but they were able to get it out. Ibarra with a good hit! Ow! That looked like it hurt again. Kenya Ibarra with the monster hand, getting it in between two defenders. No one was going to be able to get it. And yeah, Moreno and Onrubia both shaking it off, high-fiving it, claiming that it was not either one of their faults. And Onrubia with a good hit. Olivares with that dig. It's taken out. And Cifuentes setting it up for Morberry. The ball is digged by Guerra, who comes back to play. Olivares takes it out. And a setup again for Morberry. Will the second time be the charmer? No, it will not. It stays into Warriors territory, and they'll call it double play against the Warriors. And now the game gets a lot more interesting. Raiders down by 2 after being down by 4 pretty much the entire set. And the setup to behind for Morberry. Everybody expecting it to go to another player, but it wasn't. Cifuentes to Onrubia, who jump attacks. Guerra with the dig, and they'll attack it. Blocked by the Warriors, and they'll set it up for Morberry again. The ball going high for Ibarra. The ball out of bounds. Ibarra was going to try and repeat her second attack. No good. She was going to repeat her last attack that resulted in points, but it did not work. So the Warriors are now up by 3. And up to serve for the Warriors is going to be Morales. Been playing terrific in this game. All the teams, both teams playing really good. And unbelievable dump off by Munoz to give her points. I don't think anybody saw that one coming. And Morales to serve again. Ball high into the air. It's going to go and into the arms of Onrubia. And Morberry attacks, but out of bounds, trying to get it somewhere close to where it wouldn't be recovered, but it went too far out of bounds. Yes, nobody was going to be able to recover it, but nobody wanted to recover it. And now Ibarra will serve as Longoria steps out to take a break, and Cristina Garza will come back to play for the Raiders. Ibarra with a good serve, almost down the middle. Onrubia had to dive for it. And a good hit by Munoz to get it into Raiders territory. The ball's still in play. They're going to set it up for Salinas. And then Morberry with another kill, marking 10-plus kills. Coach Canales really happy. He's going to give Morberry a rest and bring back Martinez to serve. As the Warriors are up 20-16, and a timeout will be called for the Raiders, as they were able to make it a 2-point deficit and now lost the deficit to 4. We'll take a quick break on our end as we're near the end of set number 4. I'm Alex Espinosa, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the near conclusion of set number 4. I'm Alex Espinosa with Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. Thank you for watching the Rowe Warriors and the Rivera Raiders in volleyball for non-district action. Both teams been playing tremendous. The Warriors taking a 20-16 lead. The Raiders looking to do whatever it takes to win this set, because if they lose this set, they go home with a loss. And Coach Guerra not happy with how the team has been playing. It looks like that they have been tired, and they're doing whatever they can to get their team energetic as they were in that second set. What a beautiful second set that was, ladies and gentlemen. To any of you just joining us, the Rowe Warriors are taking a commanding lead as they were able to win set number 1. They were down in set number 2 and were able to make it interesting and tie it up at 23-23. And then it went on exchanging points between teams until the Raiders were able to win it 30-28. In set number 3, it was all Warriors. The Raiders almost had a comeback, but the Warriors won it 25-23. And on Rubia will set up and serve for another kill to mark 2 straight points for the Warriors. And that makes it 16-22. And it looks to be some miscommunication. The Raiders claim that it was their ball. Is it? It looks like they're going to say yes, it was points for the Raiders. And so on Rubia will serve, will attack. And it's a setup from the inside on Rubia again with some improvisation. Morales setting it up to the right for Salinas. Salinas has been able to get the ball out of bounds. And the score updated is now 22-17 Warriors. The Warriors scoring the most recent point. And so now Salinas takes a break. Martinez comes back. We have Martinez, Salinas. No, correction. Martinez, Castro both coming in. And miscommunication again between two players will result in points for the Warriors. Only 2 points away from taking this game. Martinez up to serve. As the 3 main attackers are all inside the line, on Rubia is going to take it out. And the attack partially blocked by, looks to me, Moreno, and a good block by Moreno. As we are entering game point for the Warriors. And Martinez to serve. It'll be Guerra. And they'll take it outside for Izaguirre. Izaguirre gets a good kill. Raiders not giving up just yet. 6 points away from tying this game. Can they do it again, ladies and gentlemen? Can they get as close as possible? The last time they were down by 6, they were able to make it a 2-point deficit. And now playing for the Raiders is going to be Tapia. And Morales to Moreno. And Guerra will set it up on the right and out of bounds. And that's how it's going to end, ladies and gentlemen. The Nikki Rowe Warriors win it 4 sets, 3-1, and are able to improve to 4 wins in this season. Unbelievable play by both teams, and we will wish the best of luck to Brownsville Rivera as they will be competing in the Sherryland tournament on August 26th, playing teams such as Mercedes, Veterans Memorial, and Palmview. We'll wish the best of luck as well to the Warriors as they'll play against Veterans Memorial, Laredo, and Martin High School. Both teams playing tremendous, and unfortunately for the Raiders, the Warriors were able to win this one. From all of us here on Rio Sports Live, our executive producer, Joe Bowling, our camera operator, Bert Ruiz, I'm Alex Espinosa signing off.